Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Pastor Chris. You already know the vibes. So, like some of you know, tonight is Wednesday night, and it's also Bible study night. It's good to be back. So tonight we're going to be talking a little bit about something called self-control. Now, we know that self-control is a fruit of the Spirit, but it's also something that's very important for each and every one of us to have because it helps us in many situations. Self-control can help us to avoid getting into further issues if someone starts a problem with us or in a widespread predicament. See, sometimes having a lack of self-control can cause you to get into problems with other people. If someone is the instigator, sometimes your reaction or your response to how a certain person dealt with you can be even worse than what the person did to you and cause you to be in the wrong. So when it comes to having self-control, God wants us to take into account patience and not just jump to every situation. Sometimes it takes a minute. This can deal with lust. This can deal with temptation in any form. This can deal with your anger, your temper. God wants us to exercise self-control. Now, Jesus, just as much as us, could have decided not to have self-control when he was hung on the cross. He could have struck us all down dead, but he didn't do that because he understood that it was necessary for the sacrifice to be made. And even when it comes to self-control, it helps us to remember to control our mouths. Don't just say the first thing that's on your mind. Think before you speak. It's important because you also got to know that the things that we say affect other people, sometimes in good and in bad ways. So it's important to be considerate of others in your actions and what you say and what you do and more from that, all right? So tonight we're going to talk a little bit about self-control. It is one of the fruits of the Spirit. Very important thing to talk about. Some of y'all may not know that. So tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be talking about self-control live on Zoom and on TikTok. My TikTok is at the Chris AL3X. That's at the Chris Alex if you're not already watching this on TikTok. So we're going to get into it. I'll see y'all tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Let's go.